Are we ready? So this is a typical powder-coated backing plate that goes on the back side of a wheel. Notice we have several punched holes in it. They actually take the head of a spoke, not unlike the spokes in the wheel right here. Back in the day, the spoke was the threaded rod and thus becomes the fastener to hold this wheel cover in place. Unfortunately, we didn't have any of the wheel covers that fit this particular wheel exactly. And these wheel covers, these older version ones, were actually spun. This outer lip came as a result of putting this entire flat piece of sheet metal onto a spinning lathe, running a tool against it, and rolling this specific lip. Because the die is a little bit convex, it also made the material convex, or concave, depending on your point of view. In any case, so this one is too large to fit into this wheel. We don't have any more of the spun ones, and it's just too expensive to make new spun backing plates. Although we do have the dies to do it, if you're interested. Our workaround is as follows. As you saw in a previous video, we have a machine that cuts sheet metal into circles. In this case, we've cut a piece of sheet metal in a circle and split it. This allows us to do the following. Now I'm pressing this down and it's making it into a conical shape and following the flatness of the spokes all the way across the back. We're going to put a line on it here. Now it's important to hug the spokes because of course the brake drum is right here. And if the brake drum has a specific amount of clearance on its outer edge to these spokes. So we want to make sure that it's all the way down and flush. Now it's back to flat, but guess what? When we tuck that together and spot weld it, it turns it into cone. And we have already done that, for the sake of shortening the video, right here to this piece. It now has a very slight disc shape to it. Obviously, we still have to punch a series of holes around its perimeter to accept the spokes. The spokes pull mainly on the inside and draw it down tight on the inside. So against, of course, a hub on the other side that will retain our wheel cover. So what we have here right now is that conical piece spot welded together around this outer edge in order to avoid interference with the little bump protrusions on the rim itself. We use a material called door edge guard stripping. It's an adhesive material that actually goes right over the edge, and it protects all of the little bumped portions there from any abrasion. So yeah, once this thing is drawn down tight, we have a much less expensive, much less labor involved, and totally functional backing plate. And then, of course, we paint them black, and even the seam disappears to a degree. So just want to let you know, spun versus flat material made conical. Thank you very much.